Good. So, hello everyone again. I'm happy to announce a second free online introductory Ukrainian language class. My name is Andrii Smytsniuk, and I'm a language teaching officer in Ukrainian at the University of Cambridge. So I teach an academic course in Ukrainian language at Cambridge, and I also run the free open courses in Ukrainian that are available to all of those who live in the city of Cambridge and want to learn Ukrainian. And this lesson is dedicated to very simple, basic phrases in Ukrainian that one would need to use in everyday life. I assume that you have some very small knowledge of Ukrainian from the first lesson. If you have not seen the first lesson, you can find it on Cambridge Ukrainian Studies YouTube page. This was a lesson where we basically looked into Ukrainian alphabet. So now we are going to use that knowledge of Ukrainian alphabet to try to read and pronounce some basic Ukrainian phrases. But if you have not seen the first one, the first webinar, don't worry. I will try to make this as simple as possible so you can understand and try to memorize the phrases, even if you don't know Ukrainian alphabet. I know that learning a language, especially such a hard language as Ukrainian, might be struggling. I personally struggled a lot with learning English and other languages, so I understand you very well. And even if it's a little bit hard at first to pronounce or read Ukrainian words, some practice will help you to master and speak Ukrainian fluently, and I'm sure of that. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen with you now, so you can see the slides. Unfortunately, there are some limits, so I cannot make this webinar very interactive, but there will be some polls, and I will ask you to write some things in group chat or try to repeat the words after me. And this is as much as you can do with the given online tool with Zoom. But also at the end of the webinar, I will take your questions, so I will be able to answer any other questions, give you recommendations about learning Ukrainian, etc. Good. So by now, you should start seeing my screen, and you should start see my presentation about basic phrases in Ukrainian. These phrases such as hello, how are you doing, goodbye, what is your name, my name is. So this will be a fairly short and simple lesson to keep it available to everyone. If you like this picture, by the way, you can read more about its author. His name is Roman Minin, and he is painting beautiful pictures of Ukrainian mine workers from Donetsk. So let's get started. I would like to just have a very quick repetition from the previous lesson to just remind you about Ukrainian letters and what sounds do they make. So I will not say the names of letters, but rather than sounds. And Ukrainian is a very simple language in that sense that every letter has a specific sound, which and this letter will make this sound in every given case. So it is easier in this sense than English, where some letter could make a different sound depending on the context. So this is A. If you could repeat after me, A. This is B, B, B. This is V, V, V. This is H, H, H. This is G, G, G. This is D, D, D. Like doctor. This is A, A, A. This is yeah, yeah. This is J, J. This is Z, Z. This is E, E. This is E, E. This is Y, Y. This is Y, Y. This is K, K. This is L, L. This is M, M. This is N, N. This is O, O. This is P, P. This is R, R. This is S, S. This is T, T. This is U, U. This is F, F. This is H, H. This is C, C. The next letter is Ch, Ch. This is C, C, Ch, Ch, Sh, 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 Sh. This is a soft sign, or as we call it in Ukrainian, meký znak, which basically softens the that consonant that precedes it. The next one is U, U, and the next one is Ya, Ya. For example, you can read one of the words A, B, A, T, K, A, abetka, an alphabet. Good. This will be just very quick introduction to Ukrainian alphabet, as I hope you already know at least most of it. But the words in future slides will also have this sort of English transcription. It's not really a standardized transcription, but it's more of simplified version of how you would write this given word in English. Good. Let's see the next one. So it is very important to know that in very basic Ukrainian conversation, there are two different styles of conducting conversation, one of which is very formal and one of which is very informal. In English, it's fairly simple. In Ukrainian, you would use different words trying to address a person depending on whether or not you know this person well, whether or not this person is older than you, etc. Generally, my recommendation for you would be, if you meet someone that you don't know, either of your age or older than you, or even sometimes younger than you. Actually, whenever you meet a new person, it's better to use a formal style. And this is what we're going to use most of the time in this lesson. So this one is informal, which you would read as привіт. So let's do some very short analysis. P, R, E, V, I, T. Привіт means hi. hello. You would use this word to address your peers, children use it most of the time. It's not very official. It's more, yeah, it's informal. It's you would use this at the party, for example. Okay, so one more time. Привіт, hi. The next one is formal, and you read it as добрий день. Добрий день. D O B R I Y. Добрий. D E N. Добрий день. And this is a soft sign. It makes the N here slightly softer. Добрий день. It literally means good day. Добрый means good. День means day. But you can use it in sense of hello, good afternoon, good day, whatever is more appropriate if you're doing some kind of translation from English. And depending on the time of the day, you are going to use different greetings. For example, yeah, in the afternoon, you would use D O B R I Y D E N. Добрий день. Good afternoon. But if it's early in the morning, you would use добрий ранок. D O B R I Y. Добрий. R A N O K. Ранок. Добрий ранок. Good morning. So we now have two greetings, even three. Привіт. Добрий ранок. Good morning. Добрий день. Good afternoon. And there is another one. Добрий вечір. D O B R I Y. Добрий. Good. V E Ч I R. Вечір. Good evening. So now you know four greetings. Привіт. Hi. Добрий ранок. Good morning. Добрий день. Good afternoon. Добрий вечір. Good evening. Now I'm going to do a very quick test, and I'm going to start a poll. Okay, so you should be able to see what would you say in this situation. Yeah, what would be the most appropriate thing to say here? Yeah, where you see the picture and you have to assume what would you say. Okay, I see a few votes for добрий ранок and a few votes for добрий день. They are mainly split. So what is, so it's obvious it's not добрий вечір, it's not evening. Yeah, here you can see a cup of coffee and sun just at the horizon. What would you think it is? I think that most people voted for it as добрий ранок. Yes. Добрий ранок. Which is indeed the most appropriate thing to say. So we can obviously see that this is morning, and the greeting that Ukrainians use in the morning is добрий ранок. Very well. Now let's go for the next one. And I'm going to do another poll. What would you say in this situation? Yeah, if you're outside, yes, in Kyiv, in Майдан Незалежності Square, yeah, what would you say? See, most of the people vote only one option, which is actually correct. Okay, let's wait for a few more votes. Okay. So, as you can see, the answer is Dobry večer, which means, yeah, good evening. Dobry večer, this is the perfect answer. This is what you would use in the evening. Good. Now, let's go for the next one. What would you say in this situation? Good. So as you can see, there are two people talking to each other, and this is a fairly formal situation, and it is very obvious that you would use Dobry deň, yeah, good afternoon or hello in a more formal way. Dobry deň. Great. And most of you actually voted for, no, actually every single one of you voted for Dobry deň. So good job. Good. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, what would you say in this situation? Yeah, this is two friends meeting each other somewhere in the park. Yeah, so you can assume that this is an informal situation. And I see this is more complicated because the most appropriate thing to say here would be привіт, yeah, which is hi, which is informal. But what would you say if not привіт? And I think that most of you, yes, most of you did quite well. So you can still use Dobry deň. It's more formal, but it's still used between adults who are also friends. Yeah, so most appropriate thing to here would be to say привіт. The second most appropriate thing would be to say Dobry deň. До побачення actually means goodbye. Good. Let's go for the next option. It might be good to ask after greeting someone, say, how are you doing? And you would do that by saying як справи, you, or rather я, к, як, how, справи, справи. This literally means how are the things, or справи is how's the business, how's affairs, etc. I think the best translation would be how's things, but it actually means how are you doing? Yeah, and yeah, so here you can see the cat who asks you, how are you doing? Jak sprawy? It just pictures that Google gives you when you Google jak sprawy. Very, very many kittens for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Good. And then if somebody asks you jak sprawy, you can answer and you have a few options what to say. So the first option is чудово. Чудово, great, wonderful. This means that you're something really good happened to you today. Чудово, чудово, great. The next one is добре, добре. Добре, добре, which means good. Yeah, it's not great, but it's better than okay or fine. It's good. Добре, good. The next one is погано. P-O-G-A-N-O. Погано, which means bad. Yeah, something bad, something really bad happened to you today. And in Ukrainian, the question "Jak sprawy?" Yeah, how are you doing? How things? Is used in a different context than in English. In English, it is somewhat of a greeting, while in Ukrainian, people can start telling you the story of their life, how their day has been, etc. So they usually people in Ukraine will be honest with you. So if it is bad, they will just tell you bad, pogano. You might hear it very often, more often than one would like. And the next option is нормально, which is okay, fine, not bad, not great. It's okay, okay. So N, O, R, M, A, L, meký znak, N, O. If you have L and meký znak, you would not read it as L, you would read it as L. I don't know if it's easy for you to catch a difference, but there is some, the L, it gets slightly more soft. It sounds slightly different. Нормально. Yeah, okay, fine. Good. And a good thing to do after somebody asks you, yeah, jak sprawy? How are you doing? You can say dobre, good, and then дякую. Dobre, дякую. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, дякую, дякую means thank you. So somebody could ask you, can tell you привіт, як справи? And you would answer привіт, добре, дякую. Або чудово, дякую. Або means or. Або погано. Everything happens. Good. And so I would like now show you a little dialogue. Yeah. D, I, A, L, O, H. Dialogue. Dialogue. Yeah. I will give you a few seconds so you can try to take a look at it and try to read it in your mind and see how you can read it. Yeah. So I'll give you a few seconds. Try to read it without my help. You might have some new words. Try to think, what do they mean? Okay, so the first one is привіт. Привіт, hi, informal. The reply is привіт, hi. Як справи? How are you doing? Чудово, дякую. Great, thank you. А в тебе? А в т е б е. А в тебе. So this is a question, and I would like you to go to the group chat, yeah, and try to guess what does it mean. What does a v tebe mean? Good, 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 good. I see now, yeah, and you, and you, and you. Perfect. This is exactly what it means. It means, yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. And you, but it's also important to know that you would use this type of phrase, of tebe, only as answering the question, jak sprawy. Yeah, there are some other situations when somebody asks you, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm hungry. Yeah, and you, and in this case, and you will be different in Ukrainian. So this and you of tebe is appropriate in this context. Yeah, then the person answers pogano, bad, badly. Then there is a question mark, surprise. and then a person answers ekonomiczna kryza. Ekonomiczna kryza. And I would like you to take a moment and type in group chat, what do you think ekonomiczna kryza means? Okay. Very well. Everyone's writing the correct answer, and ekonomiczna kryza does mean economic crisis. And then the person answers, "O, це погано." Yeah, so you know what pogano is, but what do you think the phrase "це погано" means? Could you type it in the okay, in the group chat? Wonderful. It's bad. Yeah, this it literally means this is bad. Yeah, you can use any translation appropriate. Yeah, like it is bad. Oh, that's bad. But the best translation is this is bad. Okay, good. So let's go further. Good. As you can see, here you can see two types of phrases. Yes, and you. They both mean the same, but they are just used in different contexts. For example, av tebe. This is what we had in the previous dialogue. Yeah, av tebe and you. And as you can see, the previous dialogue was very much yeah, informal. They were saying hello, yeah, привіт, which is informal. And if you had more formal dialect, you would say a u вас, yeah, and you in a more formal way. Good. So here is another dialect, yeah, which is actually more formal. Yeah, добрий день, yeah, good afternoon, hello. Добрий день, good afternoon. Як справи? Yeah, how are you doing? How are things? Добре, а у вас? Good, and you? Непогано. Yeah. Now I would like you to type in group chat, what do you think непогано means? Not bad. Excellent. Very well. Very, very, very well. Now, pogano means bad. Nepogano means not bad. Yeah. Good. Now let's go to the next slide. Good. And the next part of conversation might be an introduction. So then you would say, добрий день, hello. Then you would say, мене звати. М, н, мене з, в, а, т, и. Мене звати. It literally means I am called this way, but the proper English translation will be my name is. Good. And the question will be, як тебе звати? Як тебе звати? Which means, what is your name? Як, як, тебе звати. What is your name? And it has тебе in here, so this is why it's informal. The formal equivalent of this phrase would be як вас звати. Як вас звати. Звати. Як вас звати? What is your name? Which you would use in a formal situation. And here we have one more dialect. Yeah, dialogue. So Добрий вечір. Good evening. Добрий вечір. Good evening. Як вас звати? There you can see that this is a formal dialect because they use добрий вечір, then як вас звати. The person answers, мене звати Василь. My name is Василь. Як вас звати? Мене звати Марія. Yeah? My name is Василь. What is your name? My name is Maria. Як справи, Марія? How are you doing, Maria? Now, this is a more this is this type of sentence that we use in a conversation. If it's written, it's often the word Maria changes, but for the sake of simplicity, I will keep it simplified. Добре, а у вас? I'm good, and you? Чудово. Great, wonderful. Good. And you can finish the conversation by saying до побачення. До побачення. До побачення, which means goodbye. It literally means like till the next meeting. Yes, до побачення, but it is used as goodbye, or you can use papa, which is a more informal way, which is used in all of Ukraine, but it's more used in the western part of Ukraine rather than eastern part. Good. And again, if you type до побачення in Google, they give you puppies. It was not my original choice. Good. So we have another dialect here, and I would like to take a look, try to read it yourself, and then I will read it for you in a few seconds. Okay. Now let me help you. Добрий ранок. Good morning. Добрий ранок. Good morning. Як вас звати? What is your name? Мене звати Анна. My name is Anna. Як вас звати? What is your name? Мене звати Сергій. My name is Сергій. Як справа, Сергій? How are you doing, Сергій? Непогано. А у вас? Not bad. And you? Теж непогано. So now I would like you to type in the group chat, what does теж непогано mean? Yes, this should be simple. Okay, good. So теж means too, or bad, or too, or also. So he's saying, oh, I'm technically the best translation would be oh, not bad, also not bad. Yeah, also not bad. Good. And then they say до побачення. До побачення, which means goodbye, or see you. Wonderful. Let's go to the dialect 2. And now I would like you to read it yourself. So I'll give you a few seconds to read it, and then I will help you and will read it for you. Good. So now I will also try to read it. Добрий день. Hello. Добрий день. Hello. Як вас звати? What is your name? Мене звати Інна. My name is Inna. Як вас звати? Yeah. What is your name? Мене звати Віталій. My name is Vitaly. Just like Vitaly Klitschko, the mayor of Kyiv. Приємно познайомитись. Now, I would like you to type in the group chat. What do you think приємно познайомитись mean? Yeah, what would you say after two people introduce themselves? Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Very well. It приємно means like pleasing. Yeah, познайомитись means to meet someone, to get acquainted with someone. So it literally means yeah, I'm pleased to meet you. And then the other person answers yeah, мені теж. I would like to type in the group chat, what do you think мені теж means? Okay, I can see a few answers, yeah, which is yeah, me too, or likewise. Great. Then there is a question, як справи? Yeah, how are you doing? Чудово, дякую. I'm great. I'm doing great, thank you. А у вас? And you? Добре, дякую. Good, thank you. And then до побачення. До побачення. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good. And another part that you can use in this very, very basic conversation is you can speak a little bit more about yourself. Say either about your profession or nationality. Then you would use a pronoun I, я. Yeah, ya actually means I. And then you can use something to say about your nationality. And then Ukrainians have some words for, yes, masculine, representative of certain nationality, and feminine, representative masculine, representative of certain nationality. So for example, Українець is the yeah, masculine noun for the Ukrainian, and Ukrainka, the feminine noun for Ukrainian. Yeah, then there is Britanec, Britanka, which means a British person, Австрієць, Австрійка, which basically means Austrian person, Американець, Американка, American, referring to the United States, Бельгієць, Бельгійка, Belgian, I'm not sure, I'm sorry, the person from Belgium, Канадець, Канадка, Canadian, Француз, Француженка, French, Японець, Японка, Japanese. So just one more time. Українець, Українка, Британець, Британка, Австрієць, Австрійка, Американець, Американка, Бельгієць, Бельгійка, Канадець, Канадка, Француз, Француженка, Японець, Японка. And just one last time, and please repeat after me. Українець, Українка, Британець, Британка, Австрієць, Австрійка, Американець, Американка, Бельгієць, Бельгійка, Канадець, Канадка, Француз, Француженка, Японець, Японка. Good. I am sorry that I'm very limited for the list of nationalities I can put to not overwhelm you with with too many words. So I'm sorry if I did not mention people of your country. And then after saying that you're Ukrainian or British or French or Japanese, you can ask the other person, а вы and you, or а ты and you. So а вы is formal, а ты is informal. As you can see, it actually means and you, but because you use it in different context, it is a completely different phrase. So in this sense, Ukrainian is complicated. There is some logic behind it, but it would take a few more lessons to get into and understand why is it different in every other case. But for the moment, if somebody says, if somebody asks you, if somebody says, я американец, а вы, then you'll know that this person is asking you about your nationality, and then you can say, я японка, або я француженка, etc. Good. And then one more dialect. So I am going to give you a few seconds to try to read it yourself, and then I will step in and read it for you. Okay, so добрий вечір. Good evening. Добрий вечір. Good evening. Як вас звати? What is your name? Мене звати Олеся. Як вас звати? My name is Olesa. And what is your name? Мене звати Остап. My name is Ostap. Я українець, а ви? I'm Ukrainian. And you? Я американка. I am American. Oh, приємно познайомитись. Nice to meet you. Мені теж. Me too. Як справи? How are you doing? Непогано. А у вас? Not bad. And you? Добре. Good. Well. До побачення. Goodbye. До побачення. Goodbye. Very well. So, this will be it. I think that you've learned now a few very basic phrases, and it's very important that you can learn these well and try to move to some other Ukrainian phrases. And now I'm going to give you a few tools that might be helpful for you to memorize these things. I will show them on slides, and I will show you a few links, but then I will also copy these links and insert in group chat so you can copy them. And I will send you a separate email after this webinar so we can have them in an email. And so some of them are Ukrainian songs that you can find on YouTube, that you can find probably iTunes or Google Play, I think, on very many platforms. And it might be useful for you to listen some Ukrainian to learn more about Ukrainian culture. But also, I dare you to listen to these videos and try to figure out if you can find the words that you learned here, because these words are in these songs. Well, I mean, I think you can even read some of them in the titles, so that simplifies it a lot. You can, if you want to, you can screenshot this screen, but also I will send you a separate email with those. And another one is I created a list of words for you on Quizlet. It's an app that you can use it on a phone, and it is a little game where you can where you can just play around with these words that you just learned and memorize them, and then move on to something more complicated. And if you are want to start something more complicated, I have a few suggestions for you. First of all, you can, there's a number of different websites, and I think it will be hard to mention them all right now, but if you sign up for our Facebook page or Twitter, Instagram, or sign up for our YouTube channel, they're all basically called Cambridge Ukrainian Studies or Cam Ukrainistika. And then we regularly post about different tools that you can use to learn Ukrainian, but also post a lot of stuff about Ukrainian culture and society, so it might be interesting for you. And we also organize a series of webinars about modern Ukrainian society. I assume a lot of you are signed up for at least some of those social media, but each one of them has slightly different content, so it might be interesting for you to follow the other ones. So now I'm going to finish this, and I am going to copy the links for you in the group chat. And also you can, okay. Also, you can use the Q&A option or group chat to answer any questions that you would like to know about, I don't know, Ukrainian or specifically the things that you just learned. Okay. I see no questions. You see a comment from, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, Terry Salu, I'm sorry, and thank you for your compliment. If you don't have questions about Ukrainian, about these words that we have just learned, I am just going to send you an email and with links. I see one more questions. Two more questions. Are we going to receive the links by mail? Yes, I will send you an email with all these links that I just copied in the group chat. Then another question is, is there a difference between Добрий ранок and Доброго ранку? There is no difference between them. Добрий ранок, I mean, Ukrainian uses different cases, so each word can change its ending depending on the case, and we use cases for instead of prepositions in English. If to put it very, very simply. So originally, all these greetings, like Dobry ranok, were something like, I wish you a good morning. Yeah, and so I wish you good morning will be, я бажаю вам доброго ранку. And this is why the доброго ранку is in this specific case where it doesn't change anything. It's pretty much equivalent, just is used in a different case. And I see, okay, I see this is it. Okay, very well. Anyway, thank you all for, oh, no, I have another question from a person, from another student. Which dictionaries can you recommend? I personally generally just use a very simple dictionary called Google Translate. It's pretty much enough for me, but there are a few dictionaries that I think might be useful. Like there is a website, some in UA, which is basically a Ukrainian dictionary that explains Ukrainian words. There's also a website called Kyiv Dictionary, which helps you to use cases for Ukrainian words or declensions, or conjugations. And this is a fairly useful website, which is literally called Kyiv Dictionary. But other than that, there aren't really that many dictionaries you would need to use it. There are some simplified versions for beginners where there are a few simple, very short dictionaries of the most frequently used verbs and nouns, and one of them is on the website ukrainianlanguage.org.uk, which I personally think is absolutely fantastic because it has all the grammar and everything, and also a short dictionary that will be very useful, I think. And I see another question, if I could write the name of the dictionaries. I will send you links to those dictionaries in my email then, so you can just click on it and see them. Okay. If you have no more questions, I'd like to say thank you for attending this webinar. Thank you for showing your interest in Ukrainian language. Truly hard language to learn. So I wish you all good luck, and I hope this is only the beginning of a journey into the world of learning Ukrainian. So thank you again, and goodbye. Goodbye. Дякую і до побачення.